Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better for you. This is actually going to be a clip from one of my live streams. If you want a link to my Twitch channel to see me playing any of this live, or a link to the main channel, both will be in the description down below. If you enjoy the video, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and let's get into it. All right, everyone should be back. We're going to go ahead and try to go for Warwick. I'm going to try to go for Cruel Experiments, Big Guns, and Echoing Spirit. Let's go ahead and grab that and see how we can do here. It is Perfected Mana Flow, that'll be pretty rough, and a movable object can also be rough, but should be fun. Is Mel coming to LOR? I mean, she was already designed, and she was going to come to the game a while ago. She kind of got pushed back because people didn't like the release of Ambessa and Warwick with some of the stuff they were lacking, and so they pushed off Mel, but yeah, she was going to be in the game. Let's go for a power here. Quick draw, follow the wind. I think we have decent draw, although Mystic Meditation could actually be pretty good. I think let's try to go for that, and scales. That's a lot of Warwick. Let's get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of two of them. We could actually potentially keep them. It's just nothing but Warwick. Sure. They might be able to kill him, but... yeah, this should be fine. Meteor Shower, sure. So that's a lot of spells. I don't think we really want to attack into this. We'll pass for now.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
Yeah, these are all going to get discounted down. So that's just a stun. Sure, let's see how this goes. Okay, so they're just wanting to attack with these two. Alright, that's fine. Alright, this one does not have Shadow Totem. Yeah, doesn't seem too bad. I think let's actually go for a Get Excited right here. Yeah, we want to do a little bit more damage to their Nexus. Just because since it's going to get reduced down by... like, it can only hit 20. We need to try to spread it out a little bit more. Alright, that is a bit annoying.
Would panicking help, brother?
Alright, no, thank you. Let's not do that. We definitely need to get some more draw. Let's see. So he's going to get recalled. I think let's drop these here. We should be able to play our Warwick and immediately kill her. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And then we'll try to open attack again and hopefully get some damage down. I think we will actually play this because we're going to generate just another one next round anyways. Alright, GG. Perfect. Have you tried a full regen Warwick build? It's not good, but you can do it for a video. I mean, I haven't tried a full regen. It doesn't... I don't feel like it's not needed since you already have so much regen. Withering Wail. Dealing damage, healing. Oh, goodness. I think there's like a small bug that is very bothering me. I think we'll go for Withering Wail. This will be even more sustain. Although Mirror Image, the one good thing about this is it's giving us another card. Yeah, sure. That'll probably be a little bit better. it's nice to have a PvE focused live service game. Most are PvP or heavily PvP focused. There's actually another roguelike game coming out that's called Terminal something. Let's see. Terminal Brigade. Goodness. I actually got into the playtest for it, and it's like a live service PvE roguelike shooter. So yeah, they are starting to make some of them, which is nice. All right, so Nora, Iceborne, Portal Pals, Call the Pack, Rek'Sai, Free Attack. Free Attack's not bad, but I feel like Nora could be fun. Let's go for the item chest. So Tinkerer. I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and drop him, get a kill. And sure, I suppose we could. Yeah, we can go ahead and attack like this. They'll probably be able to block this one right here, but we don't really want to give them the opportunity to play something else. All right, nice. Thank you, Izzy. 2 to all enemies. Sure, let's go for the clump of Whumps. It's so hard to see. But there's like, yeah, a tiny fly. I think we'll wait for them to attack, but we will probably drop this right here. We can take the hit. It's fine. All right, they might be able to kill us, but let's try to get some damage down. Yeah, not the best. I think let's play one here just to get a little bit more damage. Warwick's going to kill him at the end of the round. Use Cask, always good. I think we'll wait till next round. He would kill both of them. I think let's pass and see. All right. That's pretty good. Fine with us. Go for use Cask. I think let's drop this right here. Oh, they didn't want to do anything. All right, this should be a game. GG. There's Gunfire Reborn already for a while. Yeah, I guess not everyone into animals with guns. Gunfire Reborn sounds familiar. I know that name, but I forget exactly what it is. One moment. I'm gonna just pull that up on Steam. I think I might have that game on my wish list. I think you guys have mentioned it before. Okay, it was not on my wish list. I'm adding it to my wish list because that could be interesting. Yeah. All right, moving on. Gotcha. Group shot. Slipstream's not too bad. Sure. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's go for the item chest. Spicy Toast is live notification over an hour into the stream. Oof. Grifters, Caustic, more healing. I do like getting more copy of this. It's one of our best spells. Let's go for Get a Yearling. Roguelike shooter with co-op features. Like you mentioned, Terminal Brigade. Yeah, it's kind of funny. The older I've gotten, the more I've actually gotten back into first-person shooters, especially. Because like that's what I grew up playing, and then I've been playing a lot of other things, and then it's kind of almost been moving back towards that. This is fine. Yeah. I think let's pass. I'm going to try to pass one more time. I want to play our Nora probably, but I want them to play more units. I mean, he would be able to get a kill, but I think we'll still drop this here. Yeah, we can try to play this. Units or... Sure, let's kill both of these. Granted, they are going to be able to scale up like crazy.
Off we go.
But that's some decent damage for one round. Alright, so he is not quite able to kill it, but it'll be pretty close, especially when he levels. We'll be at like 9. Alright, I'll probably use a Blood Hunt on it. Yeah, I think we'll pass. Fine, looks fine. Can our damage outscale their scaling? I think again, let's attack, get that 20 damage down. So mirror image kind of doesn't matter as much right now. I think let's mostly just try to fill out our board, get some blockers going. Warwick's going to kill one of them, which will be nice. Good thing is they don't really have overwhelm. Alright, so he can block that one. He'll be able to block that one there. Alright, overall, pretty solid. Alright, Warwick will kill him at the end of the round. I mean, let's actually go right here. That way Warwick is going to hit this one. I do love how much just the ridiculous amount of removal you have with Warwick is pretty silly. I kind of don't care, to be honest, about that one. Alright, GG. Did you end up liking ZZZ? I thought it was decent. I think it has a little bit of a slow start. It's... Those types of games can be very time-consuming, though, so I don't think it's one I'm going to necessarily add into, like, my roster of games I play regularly. But especially if you're someone that you want to kind of play, or you want a game that takes up a lot of time, something you can constantly be making progress on, I definitely think it can be pretty solid, especially if you don't have an income to be able to spend money on games. So yeah, I think it is solid, but it's not one that I'm necessarily going to be playing a ton myself. I think Ice Shark can be good. It's going to hurt us as well, but we have enough regen, it should be fine. And it'll give us a ton of scaling. Sure. Let's go for the shop. Progress day, a lot of draw. Can be good though, which we can struggle with that. Disarmed, nice, really good, just defensive. Sure. Just in case we need it. What do we want to cut? This one's actually doing pretty well for us right now with the extra damage. It's not that bad. I don't think this one really does anything for us. It's kind of just fine. Oh, Howling Abyss. Oh boy, this one can always be a little scary. I grew up with turn-based JRPGs and action RPGs like Monster Hunter. I've pretty much never... I don't know if I've played a single JRPG. I've not played a single Final Fantasy game. Yeah, I'd never grew up really playing Japanese games other than like Mario. But even that was like Mario Kart, and that was about it. Let's get rid of these two. These are fine. I grew up mostly playing on like Mario Kart on Nintendo, but really a lot of original Xbox, playing like a ton of like Halo, especially. That was like the biggest thing I played. Let's pass and wait for them to play something.
Stands for vicious.
Oof, that is not the best. I think let's play a Blood Hunt. We need her to be damaged before we drop our Warwick, but that's still not necessarily great. All right, let's play this just so we can try to get some blockers. Interesting. Yeah, we'll pass. We need a blocker. We don't want her to just be able to hit our Nexus.
Wash away all the troubles you.
Might have some interesting things we could do here. We'll pass. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. If we got Nora, we could capture her.
Trouble coming at ya.
All right, so we could maybe drop this. Go for a Blood Hunt to get rid of her spell shield. And then we could go for some Caustic Rifts to do more damage. And just give us some kind of massive scaling up front. We're going to be taking 7 damage. I mean, this shouldn't be able to... Actually, this might be scaled up where she is striking us. I think it's fine. All right, let's drop Warwick. We're not quite able to kill her. Are they going to fully heal her again? Honestly, if they do that, we'll be able to drop another... Actually, no, we won't. We won't have the mana to drop another Warwick. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything we can do here. Sadly. Like, a Warwick next round will kill her if they aren't able to heal her. Hopefully they can't heal her. I guess actually we could...
Prize for 'em.
We could attack like this, and that would be able to get her off the board, which is worth it. We don't want them healing and doubling her stats again. That would be very, very bad. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, that is very bad. We need to draw Nora right now. This is not going the best. If we go for Progress Day, we're not going to have mana to play Nora because she is a 2-cost. And yeah, they're going to attack. We're not going to be able to block. I don't think there's necessarily anything we can do here that's going to be able to end. Nope, none of that's going to really make a difference. Yeah, Warwick's not going to matter. I'm trying to think if there's anything we can possibly do. And I don't necessarily think there is. Because, yeah, we can't block him in any way. Well, Ripperino. Not a lot we could do to stop a Elder Dragon. I think Nora can still capture him. She can't capture leveled Elder? I thought she could, but I haven't tried before. That was the only thing I could think of that would save us, though. Oh, man. Yeah, that was rough. The thing is, I think a capture, if you're doing a spell, it might not be able to go through, but a relic might. This can be okay. Again, let's pass and see what they play. All right, Draven, not great, but not as well. He does have Overwhelm, which is pretty bad. Sure, let's just drop Warwick, try to get some damage down. Regen is not good.
Let's boogie. Now we're cooking.
All right, let's see how much. Came down to 13. Still not really enough. So yeah, I'm not actually going to help that much, which is a little sad because we're not able to get above that health amount at all. Yep, that's actually not making a huge difference in if he attacks or not. I think we'll hold off for now. Let's go for Boom Crew.
Come on, Dipper. It's playtime.
Actually, he is regen, so hitting him is not really going to do anything. Let's try to play a ton of these Blood Hunts. Just one health. Just so that he is able to level. Alright, so he'll be able to kill her right here. I think we'll try to play this right here. This will give him vulnerable, so we could drag him aside. So sure. And then, yep, they play something else. Solid. But we could be able to have Warwick kill her, or kill him. And then she doesn't have Overwhelm. So let's try to attack like this.
I am light in the darkness.
I hope this works.
Magic brings us together.
You suck.
So yeah, he's not going to be strong enough to kill her. But I think we'll still go for it. Getting a Slipstream could be pretty good for this next round. And Ice Shard being able to potentially kill her. Or this right here. I think let's try to pass. Let's go for a mirror image right here. So we have a blocker, also generate another card. Because yeah, we don't really want them attacking. Let's go for our Slipstream, see what we get. Ooh, Caustic Rift could be pretty good. Let's try to attack like this. They will probably try to block, and then our Caustic Rift should be able to kill them. Okay. There we go. We don't want this to get discarded. I think we'll kill our own units because then that will help our scaling at least a little bit. And yeah, let's go for Portapalooza.
Let the bloodshed begin.
Huh. That's not necessarily the best. Let's try to go for those slipstreams, see what we get. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Oh, all right, GG. The wiki says it blocks captures. It depends on if the capture... I think there might be a difference if the capture is a spell or if it is the effect from an item. Because like Spell Shield also will block capture if it's from a spell, but if it's from something like an item like Iceborne Gauntlets, that goes through Spell Shield. So there's still a chance that the capture would be able to work if it's specifically from this. But maybe not. I think we'll go for Nora with Farsight since we should be getting Warwick at the start of the game. Making sure we get her if we need that capture could be very good. But that was a little scary. All three of these are very good. If we're capping out on damage, though, like this will help us in rounds where we aren't able to hit the Nexus to hit that 20 cap every round. Wounded Prey further helps our scaling, but we are having an issue where we're often running out of cards. I think the fast deal will probably help out the most with that, but another Wounded Prey could be really good. I want to see if she can capture him. Yeah. Sadly, we didn't get the opportunity to show. I think it's possible. It specifies that he cannot be targeted or captured. I mean, the one thing with that spell is it doesn't technically target, because it's not a spell. Like, it might not work, but I think there's a chance it could. Let's try to go for the champion item, so Crown Guard. This is fine. Sure. Let's try to open with Warwick.
I spoke what others only dream of.
And we'll go ahead and pass for now.
Smell that? A bite's a cooking.
I'll write my own story.
You can't fight on an empty stomach.
All right, let's go for Caustic Rift. They're going to be at like 2, right? Yes, so this will kill both of these right here. All right, fantastic.
Hold nothing back.
Well, that kind of figures, but... Let's drop this here.
Crown God's strength.
I think we'll skip the block. He'll hit her. He won't quite kill her, but she should be able to die this round. I think let's go for the Use Cast Salesman.
Brewing up some trouble.
So we can drag her over here. And yeah, I think this should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and make sure he is damaged so we can kill him at the end of the round.
To me, I'm gonna need more coffee.
It's a summon, not a play effect, right? No, it is actually summon. Okay, we'll kill both of these. That way Warwick can try to, well, kill that one. This is actually dealing 5 damage. We just want them to not have any units on the board. Alright, perfect. We'll try to kill him so they can't get a scout attack off. And yeah, having that extra draw right now is very nice. I think that's pass at the moment. I want to see what they do. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Warwick will just kill him at the end of the round. Let's go ahead, try to get some damage down.
Time to go.
And we'll try to add some of these to do damage next round. And a lot of these we're just kind of saving as options for in case we need them. Alright, let's go for the Portal Paloozas for the extra damage here. Alright, if they're willing to end, that's fine with us. They're below 20 damage. GG. Oh, why are you not dealing damage to the Nexus? Yeah, it's the weekly modifier. They can only take 20 damage per round. Which is a little sad. Recall unit 3 less power. Deal damage to me. That's actually not terrible. But Black Cleaver is nice. Yeah, it's like this could be okay. I think we'll go for the Black Cleaver, but this could help us scale up a little bit faster. Champion item. I think let's go for Focusing Crystal. Double attack can be good, but I think the extra scaling is actually going to be a little bit more impactful for us, especially early. Ice Shard, Troll Chance. Ooh, this will be very, very good for us. There is another shop, so I don't think we'll get anything here. I do like the Ice Shard, but yeah, I think we'll do fine. We want to stay up the goal to make sure we can get whatever's in the shop. Let's go here for Shield Breaker. Hope you're all having a decent start to your week, though. Let's get rid of Nora since we know we're going to draw her. And we'll get rid of Progress Day. We don't need it as much since we're drawing an extra card every round. Sure, let's drop a Warwick. And we go ahead and pass for now.
Line up.
Sure, use Cax Salesman can be pretty decent. Although his casks probably won't be able to deal damage yet. Which isn't the best, but still not terrible. Alright, thank you for doing that. Perfect. So this is going to deal a lot of damage, killing their 3 biggest units. And now if they have attack, we have these 2 as blockers. Although, I suppose we could go here for Warwick so we can scale up a little bit more. Alright, really good. Let's open attack before they can drop any blockers. We can play this one, and then drop this guy right here. And yeah, this will be okay. I think let's go for an Ice Shard. They'll have 3 health. I mean, they actually... It kind of doesn't matter. Like, they already have the attack token, so them getting a rally doesn't really do anything for them. Let's see what they do. I kind of want them to develop. But we can drop 1 Ice Shard. Alright. right. All right, pretty good. Let's drop this one right here. We're scaling up like crazy. So we'll just be able to end this round then. GG. Oh, yeah, Warwick is pretty good. Doing a lot of damage. You have so much regen. Crazy scaling. Warwick solid. Let's see. Deal 1 to everything. Not bad. Fire Spitter. Also not bad. I mean, it's kind of just another Chempunk Shredder. Oh, goodness. I think we will go here just in case we can drop him on our off turn. He can help us hit that 20 damage when we don't have the attack token. Those tidal waves, that's actually potentially something we're going to go for. Yeah, that is pretty good. And sure, let's go for the tidal wave. That can be fun. Alrighty, healer. What do we want to cut? I think we'll get rid of Progress Day. We don't really need it anymore. And Elise. She's gonna have so many targets. This can be a lot of fun. We could do tons of damage with our explosive finale. Perfect. Let's get rid of Jury Rig, and I think we'll get rid of this for now. But yeah, our Ice Shard, that's gonna be great. Not too many targets yet. Let's... We might actually want to drop Nora. Let's try to pass and see what they do. We want to give them... Yeah. Alright, so we could drop Nora, but honestly, the Ice Shard to just hit that 20 damage just from killing their units. Oh, that's good. I think we'll go ahead and pass for now. I think we'll open with Nora because she can hit more targets again. And she can go there. That'll heal her up. And actually, I kind of don't want them to die. I think I'm actually going to pass. Aww. That way this can kill these two to do damage to their Nexus. And this can do a little bit more damage to their Nexus. We're really having to try to spread it out as much as possible. Alright, Warwick time. Alright, the stun isn't the best, but we're getting a lot of extra damage just from killing units. So we're still hitting that cap of 20. Yeah, we'll save a lot of these for next turn. Alright, let's go for some Portal Paloozas. Because it's dealing more damage to their Nexus. They'll be able to drain from us, but I think that kind of doesn't matter. Because they're still taking more damage. Although I guess the drain is healing them up a little bit. All right, we have some targets with Overwhelm. I think let's just try to go like this. All right, so we're at the cap, so we won't play any of these for right now. But they're below 20 damage, so we will pass. We want to kill everything while they're on that side of the board. All right, so we could just target it right here, or we can go right there. GG, there we go. Yeah, Warwick, pretty solid. Oh, goodness. All right, that was very good. Warwick is definitely a very fun and interesting champion. It was kind of funny how a lot of people were very upset with his starting deck when he came out, and it was disappointing that he didn't really have any unique cards, but the deck actually plays so well together. It's, I feel like, one of the best constructed starting decks. Pretty much everything is excellent in there. Yeah, Warwick, still so much fun. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.